Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Koundé. And now a sudden chance to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Ferran Torres. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! Off the post! And he's gone looking for safety. And he can clear it away. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. He's in space and looking for options. And it's Rice. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Frankie de Jong is another brilliant prospect to come out of the Dutch system. He's someone I see as a real pivot in the team. His position is obviously central and deep in midfield, and he'll be providing the creative and incisive passes.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Zubimendi, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Some good work on the right flank here. Arsenal, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Zubimendi. Now it's Rice. He's had it taken off him. Zubimendi. Koundé charging forward, the ball at his feet. Distributed tidily. It's a promising position. Fermin. And he's picked it up out wide. Rice. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's out for a goal kick. Calafiori. Eze. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Christensen is the guilty party there. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
De Jong. And Balde. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Saka. White just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Balde. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Corner number 2 then. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a throw. Ball's out once more. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Balde does well to get it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Ødegaard. And it's Rice. And he's had a hit! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Saka. Ødegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Calafiori plays it all the way forward. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'm afraid to
The
tell you
midway
that
point of the
expecting
game.
traffic
What
be
an end
heavy
to the
after
half,
final
Peter.
whistle today.
A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. This is the time you need that pace.
Calafiori. The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Lewandowski. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Zubimendi. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Pretty robust defending.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And it's White. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Saliba. Zubimendi. And the shot! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
61,052.
And here's Eze. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Rice. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And the counter is on. Saka gets flagged offside. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Now it's Rafinha, in with the challenge. Christensen calmly anticipates. Throw in. Rafinha. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Zubimendi. Now Ødegaard. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. A probing pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. Lewandowski!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And here's Rafinha.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Want to throw in. Now it's Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. And claimed it back swiftly. Koundé's cross. Gabriel getting this one clear. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ødegaard gets a foot in here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. The final 5 minutes. And it's De Jong.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Saka. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Yamal.
Has been indicated.
Not the most accurate pass. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Saka. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Ødegaard. Now try to spin. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere.
Roll! Denied by an instinctive save.
Raul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, cracking ball. It's Van Basten! And the pass is intercepted. He's got away. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Kukçu. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's neat. Cross in, looks like a good one. Cannavaro tries to clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That looks a good cross.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
No goals as yet. Conte. That is good strength. Now it's Drogba. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Hakimi. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Threads one in, and the through ball. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. And it's Conte. And here's Mbappe, and he's been shifted off it. Can he get it through?
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. Stojkovic.
Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Mbappe with a real chance here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cannavaro. Now Schlotterbeck. Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. Tries to pass it through. And this is Rooney. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van Basten, Rijkaard. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And it's Rodri. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And he's straight offside. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Takes a shot! And this is Van Basten. And that has been clubbed away. And that is a little undercooked. Van Dijk. Hakimi. Now it's Drogba. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Hakimi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Clipped into space. That has been knocked clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hakimi. And it's Van Basten. Thinks about the shot. Chance! He's scored!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It's a promising position. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Rooney is eyeing up his options in the middle. Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Van Dijk. Hakimi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Fired deep, climbs up big! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now that looks a decent ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten. He's had a shot! And here's Kante. He's through, now is he in? And he shoots! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Arsenal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And across it goes. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. Stojkovic. And it's Rooney. That's a cute ball. Koundé. Raul. Conte. And this is Van Basten. Nice looking ball. Well, that's well spotted. Raul, can he get on the end of this? And this is Van Basten. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kukçu. Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Hakimi. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Stojkovic taking charge of the dead ball.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rooney! It's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Hakimi looking to run onto it.
Arsenal really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Knocks it out wide. It's Raul! Oh, that is rather wayward. Stojkovic.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Raul receives it in a wide position. Goes down, but nothing given. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, it's come loose. Conte. 5 minutes to add. Done delicately. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment.
Please be made aware that
Van
smoking is
Basten
only
picking up the
permitted
Man
in
of the Match
designated
award,
areas within
and
these
those...